Hey guys, good morning and thanks for joining. Sorry, good evening and good morning as well. So we discussed about the phishing email category. We started already, and so far we completed spear phishing, whaling, wishing, smashing or smishing, malicious URL link, and malicious malware attachment. And we have three more pending attacks part of the phishing email are phishing and deepfake and snowshoeing. So these are all the another three category of the attacks. And out of all these three, phishing is a part of our corporate or companies will receive the email. So what is phishing basically? Three, basically QR code. So attacker will send one of the QR code and he will ask like scan this one. You will receive maybe some X amount of the money in your account. So in such a way, they will send the QR code. And finally, attacker will gain the unauthorized access or sensitive data exposure once you are scanning that QR code. So this is also one type of basically malware attachment category of the attack. It's a dedicated to QR code scanning. I think in 2024, around May or June or July time period, all the TCS employees got this one of the QR code, and lot of employees are clicked on that QR code scanner. They thought like company is providing couple of coupon codes or voucher codes and so on. So fortunately, they are using email gateway and email security solution, but no system is got compromised. Okay. Now this is also one of the trending phishing email category of the attack. And remaining two are it's a complete or personal oriented. Let's go and discuss about these three as well. Next one is phishing. So in the phishing side, attacker will send one of the malicious mail via QR code scanner, and whenever someone will scan that one, so that scanner it will existing in their mobile or maybe in their laptop in such a way attacker will gain the unauthorized access and sensitive exposure. Basically, in that code scanner itself will provide the malicious content. So that is the way how he will develop the code. Okay. And this QR code also image, it's a part of JPEG and it contains the hash value also. Remember, it's a malware category of the file oriented malware. So we discussed about file oriented and fileless oriented. QR scanning also it's a part of file oriented malware category of the attack. Okay. So how we can define this one? Attacker will send malicious mail by providing QR code scanner information and will ask end users to scan the code so that once the end user is scanning, malicious content will be downloaded and systems will get compromised. So that is phishing basically. And if you want to mitigate, it's a malware category of the file. So obviously we have to use all these mitigation. Even QR code scanner, JPEG file also hash value. So on the endpoint side, we have to implement EDR, and also we have to implement email gateway or email security solution, and we have to implement next generation firewall, and we have to create anti-spam and the anti-malware policy, and we have to implement anti-malware solutions or malware analysis tools, and finally we have to provide the security awareness to the employees or end users. So that is about phishing part. And the next one is snowshoe attack. So how this one will happen? It's almost equivalent to DDoS category of the attack. So how DDoS it will work? Distributed denial of service. So attacker will use multiple system IPs or multiple systems. He will send the flooding of the request. But in this scenario, what attacker will do? Either through multiple domains or maybe through multiple IPs, not from the same IP, multiple IPs. So example, maybe he will send with 1.1.1 or maybe 1.1.1.2 or maybe 1.1.1.3 and 1.1.1.4 and 1.1.1.5 and so on. So here volume content basically. So he will use multiple malicious IPs or multiple IPs. He will send the volume quantity is less. Okay. If volume quantity is more, obviously we can define the rate limit and throttling and we can block all those emails. But through each and every AP, he can maybe send only 10 phishing emails. We'll think like, okay, it's a low volume and there is no need to block. Okay. So now either IP address, this is through IP address. In the similar way, attacker, they have their own malicious domains like outlook.tcs.com or example.tcs.com or maybe test.tcs.com or welcome.tcs.com. So all these are not legitimate domain names. All these are illegitimate domain names or unauthorized domain names or abnormal domain names. So either through maybe IP address or maybe either through malicious domains, attacker will send the large number of the emails to multiple users. In case any user is clicking on those malicious attachment or malicious malware attachment or maybe QR code scanners and so on. So finally, that particular attack will get compromised in case vulnerability it is identified in the system side. So if you want to mitigate this one, what we have to define? So we have to define about business IPs and business domains. Already this concept we discussed in zero-day attack. Hope everyone is remembered what is zero-day attack and what is the mitigation. In the temporary fix, when we discussed about zero-day attack, what did I say that time? So please identify your business IPs and business domains and allow or whitelist those emails only, or those IPs or those domains. Those IPs request on those domain names. Remaining non-business with whomever we are not doing business and is not required from our business point of view, everything we have to block. Now, whenever these are all the different types of category of the flooding of the emails are occurred, even though from multiple IPs or multiple domains, all these are malicious related domains and it is not a business oriented domains in our organizations we are using. So whenever from these domains and these IP address, it is appearing automatically it will block it. So this is the way how we can take care of mitigation. That's why always speak with our network administrator or network team or internal stakeholders and gather the information. What are the business IPs with whom we are doing business and what are the business domains and with whom we are doing the business and wherever it is possible, maybe in the web application firewall or next generation firewall using URL filtering or blocking of the IP address or maybe in the proxy blocking of the URLs or maybe in the EDR tool using app control and web control option. These things we have to block so that we can reduce this one. And additionally, we have to implement all this category of the security solutions. This is the way how we can take care of the snow showing attack or snow showing phishing email category of the attack. So this one also we can call hit and run. So they are sending the phishing email and they will run away and they will gain the unauthorized access control from us and they will control our systems. So that is basically we can call hit and run as well. Okay, how we can define this one now? Attacker will send the phishing emails from multiple and also malicious domains and in such a way attacker will trick the end user and finally attacker will gain unauthorized access, or sensitive data exposure. So that is about snow strewing attack or hit and run attack. And as I said, we have to implement all these. Additionally, as I said, please whitelist and blocklist our business IPs and business domains wherever it is possible. So I'm adding one more here. Please gather the business IPs and business domains information from the network team or internal stakeholders and block it in or block listing in perimeter side and also endpoint side. So what are the different types of tools we can use for that one? Extension firewall. We can use proxy or web gateway. And also we can use EDR or XDR. Nowadays, EDR and XDR also has app control and web control option. So this is the way how we can reduce attack vector and attack complexity or risk to the organization instead of allowing everything and risk should be more. Okay. So that is about snowshoeing attack or hit run and attack. So finally, deep fake. This is based on AI based because of the artificial intelligence, because of the machine learning is increasing day by day. So people are using the images or audio files or video files, and finally they are making so wrong information, and they are checking and publicly they are posting, and reputation is getting damaged. So especially for celebrities, they are making this nonsense kind of thing, and their reputation is damaging basically. Okay. So next attack is deepfake. AI based phishing. So AI based means artificial intelligence here. So in this one, what attacker or fraud or spamming guys they will do. So basically they will use the ruining of the deep fake, or maybe they will use the scammers. For example, they will take either voices or impersonating the voices or impersonating the direct image or impersonating even our face and audio, video and images as well. So in such a way, so they will go and they will ruin the reputation of the respective people and whoever is targeted, and they will do the blockmail. In case if they don't pay money, finally they will publicly expose that particular AI based deepfake. So now it is a trending one. Recently, who got this particular issue in the celebrity wise? Any idea?
Rashmi Kamandana.
Exactly. Rashmika Mandana. She got the issue. Someone has made defaked phishing only. That is a perfect example, basically.
And political also, I think.
Yeah, political also couple of people got. Yeah, that is perfect example for deepfake AI based okay phishing email or phishing basically, not email phishing.
Deepfake, only deepfake, but it
Yes.
There are some voice messages also there, sir.
Yeah, voice messages and videos and images, everything. Audios, videos. Audio is nothing but voice message only, correct? So
Yeah,
audios and
regarding
videos.
AI voice.
Yeah. Using artificial intelligence, scammers or attackers swap faces, voices or audios and videos, and finally they will impersonate and they will do block mail. In case victim is not able to pay, they'll expose to the public. In such a way, a reputation of the respective original user is going to impact. So that is called deepfakes. So these are all these, as I said, these two completely our corporate oriented, personal oriented. This one I can say corporate as well as personal both. I have to change here. So that is about overall category of the phishing email. Not only phishing email, overall network and cyber attacks. So what are the different types category of the attacks we discussed? First category we discussed about malware, and second one we discussed about authentication failure. Next one we discussed about flooding. Next one we discussed about spoofing, and next one we discussed about miscellaneous, and also we discussed about final phishing email. What is the pending one? What is the pending one?
OSP top 10 and wireless.
Yes. Yeah, voice top and wireless. Wireless we can discuss part of our network security. In the similar way, voice top 10 we can discuss part of application security. So right now we discussed about 50 plus attacks, and remaining 20 we are going to discuss part of the wireless and also part of our voice top 10. That will become approximate 15. So altogether we have approximate 70 attacks. That's what I said initially. These attacks only either endpoint side or network side or cyber side or cloud side, application security side. We have to go and we have to take care of the security incident investigation and forensic analysis. In case any new category of the attacks is developing by the attacker, those new category of the attacks also, we have to get the regular updates using threat intelligence feeds or maybe using news channels, and we have to create the respective rules or policies, and we have to block those new attacks as well. So using ATP capability or using the machine learning capability or behavioral pattern capability or signature based detection capability. So this is the way how the tools can be understood. So what is the category of the attack and how the detection can be happen? Don't think like security tools will work on only based on the policies. Not only just based on the policies, even we have to configure the detection methods also. There is no need to configure detection methods. This is the way how the product vendors or tools vendor, they will develop the tool, part of the product development side. That may firewall or EDR or XDR, SIM tool or application security tools or cloud security tools and so on. So that is about overall network and cyber attacks. Then I will start with endpoint security. Before going to endpoint security, what is my plan here? I want to explain about overall project lifecycle management, especially for consulting and service-based companies. How the opportunities looks like and how we can enter into the security field or where we can go, how many different types of vacancies we can apply and so on. It's a generic one. It is applicable to not only cyber security or not only IT security or not only any security domain. It is applicable to entire IT and software industry and especially consulting and service based companies. So they are working on projects, how they will get the project and what is the project lifecycle management basically. Okay, that one we are going to discuss now, and how we can overlap project lifecycle management to our security domain. This one at the time of the cyber security domain, initially we discussed, that time I explained, but I'm not sure whether you remember or not. I will repeat once again. Even for product development also, what a product we are delivering to the customers and we are supporting the customer. So that time also these life cycles are involved, but most of the cases, consulting and service based companies, these project life cycle management, service delivery and project delivery, and how to get the projects and what is the tendering process, what is the RFP and what is POC, and how many teams are involved. We are going to discuss about that one. As said, it's not only applicable to our security domain, it's for entire IT and software industry, civil, mechanical, electrical, and so on other sectors as well. So I will take one of the practical example from the either firewall side or SIM tool side, or maybe antivirus or EDR side. Then we can discuss about overall project lifecycle management. So for every project delivery, it is not from the interview point of view, just for understanding purpose. Okay, what is mean by consulting and service-based companies versus product-based companies? So project lifecycle management, what are the different teams are involved for project delivery or service delivery? So first one is sales team. Second one is pre-sales team. So third one is design or architect. So here they will take care of the HLD and also LLD, high level design and low level design, and also solution design as well. Next one, we have implementation team, and finally operational support team. So under this one, we have once again either L1 or L2 or L3, or otherwise we can call it level 1 or level 2 or level 3, or otherwise we can call it one more synonym as tier 1 or tier 2 or tier 3. So I'm keeping L1, L2, L3 like level 1 or level 2 or level 3. So to maintain and to coordinate all these teams along with our internal stakeholders, part of our consulting and service based company, to customer or client, one more person also involved. That person we can call project manager. So he's like a vertical, I can say. He will take care of the overall project delivery. So these many teams are involved to deliver one project. Now I will go with one practical example so that you'll understand. So before going to this project lifecycle management or how to get the project in the IT and software industry or maybe security domain itself, so I have to clarify what is the consulting and service based company versus product development companies. Consulting or service based company. These companies mainly they work on the projects. So example, TCS, Infosys, Tata has products also, but TCS, dedicated TCS. I'm not discussing about entire Tata group. Only I'm specifically representing here only TCS. Okay. So next one is Infosys. Next one is CTS Cognizant, Accenture or Accenture, whatever you'll call it as. Capgemini, Tech Mahindra, HCL, Mindtree or L&T. So now these two are became like acquisition part. So HP, IBM, all these companies, combination of product development and also combination of consulting. It's like a hybrid category. Now we can go with the product based companies. They will develop the product. That may be application development, or that may be product development, or mobile development, or maybe any other development oriented. So example, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Honeywell, Robert Bosch, G Healthcare, Philips, Schneider Electrical, Nokia, Motorola, Samsung, and so on. So these are all the product development companies and these are consulting companies. So even after delivering the product also, we have to take care of the corporate services basically. If in case customer is required. Okay. So, and especially consulting and service based company, it is applicable more appropriate, whatever right now I'm explaining about project lifecycle management. So all these companies, they'll work on the service deliveries or project deliveries, or they will work on the projects. It's a billing oriented, right? So now we can go and we can take one practical scenario, how these companies and what is the sequence they will follow, and each and every role of the respective team, what they will do exactly. Okay. Now, so I will go with the one of the requirement. So maybe I will take HSBC Bank PLC. So HSBC Bank, what is the origin of the HSBC Bank PLC? Any idea? Which country HSBC Bank PLC belongs to? Any idea? No?
No.
America?
No. It's a Hong Kong, I think. Hong Kong or UK.
UK.
Yeah. So now the HSBC Bank PLC, they need, so one of the project delivery or one of the requirement, HSBC Bank PLC requirement is to implement EDR solution. So whatever endpoints do they have, that may be laptop or MacBook or workstation or desktop, all the servers, all the virtual machines, all the databases, we have to implement antivirus solution. EDR is also called antivirus. Okay. So now I will go with antivirus because so that you'll understand easy way. Otherwise you'll get confusion maybe what is EDR. Antivirus or EDR. Implement. This is the requirement. So now HSBC Bank PLC requirement is they want to implement antivirus solutions for all the endpoints. For example, HSBC Bank PLC all over the world, but they have approximate example only. Take all the endpoints. So that may be laptop or MacBook or workstation or desktop or all servers and virtual machines. Consider example 1 lakh or 100K. 1 lakh endpoints are available. For all these endpoints, we have to go and we have to implement EDR solution. That is the requirement from HSBC. Now, that particular requirement, how the consulting and service-based companies they will approach. Okay. So now all these are consulting and service-based companies, and every company has salespersons, sales marketing people. So each and every company they will recruit and they'll keep in the North America, South America, Asia Pacific, Middle East, Australia, Europe, and Africa continents as well. So that is the way how the sales team, they can go and they can coordinate with the all the different types of business verticals. That may be telecom based, that may be oil and gas sector, that may banking sector, or healthcare based industry, or insurance sector, or finance based sector, or educational, or universities, and so on. So they will gather the basically requirement. Now, all these consulting and service-based companies, they have partnership, not partnership. They continuously, their sales team, they will go and they will coordinate the HSBC bank, information security manager or endpoint security manager or endpoint security protection, because EDR solution is a part of the endpoint security or endpoint protection or EPP, endpoint protection. Now, as I said, so TCS and also Infosys and also next one is HCL. I'm taking only Indian companies. Take Mahindra, and Mindtree. Accenture from USA and also Cognizant from USA and Capgemini is from France. Okay, not from Indian based companies. So all these are Indian based consulting and service based companies, for example. Now TCL sales team and also in the similar way, Infosys sales team in the similar way. So HCL sales team and also Tech Mahindra sales team and Mindtree sales team continuously they will go and they'll speak with HSBC Bank PLC endpoint security director. They will ask like, so do you have any requirement so that we can deliver your project and we can implement that project and we can provide services to you. In such a way, continuously they will coordinate and collaborate. They will schedule the meetings and they will go to the on-site or maybe through remote or virtually. They can speak each other and finally they will provide the and they will gather the requirement. So that is the first team. They will take care of the requirement gathering. That is sales team. So once requirement is gathered by all the TCS company, Infosys company, HCL company, Tech Mahindra, Mindtree. So why, I mean HSBC Bank PLC, they have to coordinate with each and every company. Why they can't directly, they can go to TCS and they can purchase and they can implement the solution. So why? Because they have to verify the technical feature, they have to verify the financial related feature, and they have to compare one consulting company with the another consulting company to reduce the cost or to maintain the features point, technical and also commercial perspective. With the lower cost, we have to get the higher technical features validation. Who will provide? Example, you want to purchase one of the pant or t-shirt. Will you go directly one cloth showroom and directly will purchase it? Maybe we'll go to maybe 3 or 4 shops and based on the quantity and based on the quality. So quantity and also we'll validate the price tag. And finally, we can go and we can purchase. For example, I can go to 3 and out of 3, which one is giving it cheaper cost with good quality of the cloth, that may be t-shirt or my pant. Finally, I can go and I can purchase. Same as it is. Same concept you can apply here. So whenever any solution, if they want to purchase from the any consulting and service based company, they will not directly go to one company and they will not purchase or they will not buy it. They will coordinate with multiple people and they will validate technical features and also they will validate with commercial or financial perspective. And according to that only they can purchase the solution. Okay. So that is about sales. That is the reason these many companies, they have to coordinate and collaborate. In this scenario, who has to coordinate? HSBC Bank PLC. Now, pre-sales team. So now HSBC Bank PLC has our antivirus EDR implementation. So all these respective multinational companies or maybe consulting or service-based company, they gather the requirement. Now, what is the next step as per the project lifecycle management? We have pre-sales. What is pre-sales team they will do? They will go and they will provide the our company overall presentation and how many existing projects they are working on the dedicated to antivirus and EDR and who are the customers already they delivered, and also they will discuss about what is the tool they are going to suggest. all these things can be taken care of pre-sales team. So I'm repeating once again. So vendor related part and also technical and company oriented overall, and also already existing deployment sites as well. They can go and they can discuss with the respective HSB's bank PLC. Additionally, they will do one more thing also, POC. What is POC here? Proof of concept. So in the pre-sales team, what exactly they will do, or what are the roles and responsibilities on the pre-sales team side, giving the presentation. So related to vendors or tools, whatever they are going to implement. So company profile first, initially giving the presentation, company profile, and also tools profile or tools with partnership, existing already deployments, existing customer deployments. And finally, if they are okay and they are like that product, whatever they are going to suggest, so they will accept for POC. POC nothing but not point of contact in this scenario. It is called proof of concept. So that is our pre-sales role. Pre-sales roles has a higher salaries as compared to architects and also implementation guys. Okay. So here, example, TCS is proposing antivirus solution as their partner with CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike is one of the antivirus tool or EDR tool, not antivirus, EDR tool. AV means antivirus. Infosys partnered with vendor name is called as McAfee, EDR tool or antivirus tool. And HCL is partnered with so Trend Micro. And next one is Tech Mahindra partnered with Microsoft Defender. All these are EDR tools, guys. And next one is Mindtree is partnered with Sentinel One. All these are EDR vendors. So as I said, whenever they are going for pre-sales team presentation, they'll explain about with whom they are partnered and what have the partnership with they have the vendors or tools. So here pre-sales, here pre-sales team, here pre-sales, and here pre-sales and pre-sales. Now HSBC Bank PLC Endpoint Security Manager or Director, what they will ask, what the products they liked. They will go with maybe everyone. So maybe they want to go with CrowdStrike, they want to verify McAfee, they want to verify with Trend Micro and Microsoft Defender and Sentinel One. First, they will call TCS company to do the POC. For conducting the POC, at least they will take 2 weeks or 1 week time period. For testing, what is POC, proof of concept meaning here? So testing of the EDR solution or antivirus solution in the customer location, in the testing environment. For example, if I want to say this one or practical day-to-day life, so take example whatever I said previously. So you want to purchase one of the pant or t-shirt, you will go to trial room and you will see whether it is fitting into your body or not, whether it is comfortable to your body or not. Forget about quantity and quality later. But first is comfortability is very important, correct? So then based on that one, you can go and you can verify with your quantity and quality and price tag and everything. Same way, how you are going to trial room and you are checking whether it is fitting and comfortable to your body or not. Same way, even these customers like HSBC Bank PLC, they want to test whatever these consulting companies they are providing the solution is matching to my requirement on the technical features point of view and also commercial perspective or financial budget point of view as well. So that's why they want to test all these in testing environment. For that one, they maybe create one of the testing lab, one of the laptop, one of the MacBook, one of the workstation, one of the desktop, one of the Windows server, or maybe Unix server. In such a one of the LAN they will create and they will give to TCS company, and TCS company pre-sales team They have to complete POC, proof of concept. Maybe they are going with 2 weeks time period. Each and every vendor. So then they will complete CrowdStrike, TCS, POC. With Infosys, once again, McAfee, EDR POC, and also HCL, Trend Micro POC, and Tech Mahindra, Microsoft Defender POC, and Mindtree, Sentinel POC. And finally, all the reports and budget has to provide. Who has to provide? All these consulting companies to HSBC Bank PLC. Okay. Now, after providing the solution here itself, after validating this 2 weeks time period, technical and commercial prospect on budget, everything by provided by TCS, Infosys, HCL, and also Tech Mahindra and Mindtree. So they will already fix, okay, I want to go with TCS. Maybe I want to go with Infosys, or maybe I want to go with HCL. Example, TCS is provided, overall budget is for 1 lakh endpoints. Cost is 500K USD dollars. For Infosys, with McAfee vendor, they provided 450K USD dollars. For HCL side, they provided 475K USD dollars. And Microsoft Defender side, 600K USD dollars. And finally, Sentinel one from Mindtree, they provided 550K USD dollars. Example. So it's not about cost prospective. How HSBC bank will do validation. So they have to satisfy with the technical, and also they will verify with the budget as well, both. After validating all these things, maybe HSBC Bank PLC is already confirmed. In their mind, they want to go with some X company. They will not reveal. They already fixed that one. So example, they want to go with Infosys with McAfee. So this is what already they did not finalize yet. So later what they will do. So now HSBC Bank PLC will release the tender. So tendering process, so I'll keep it like additional one. So here HSBC, there is no life cycle here. Now HSBC Bank PLC, either they will release tender or maybe RFP, request for proposal. Now all these vendors, not only these 5 vendors, whatever we are referring. So that anyway, the tender document, it is available in the HSBC portal, respective either all these vendors, along with this one, sorry. Maybe Accenture also can participate in the tendering process. Maybe so Cognizant also can participate, or maybe so any other consulting and service based, Deloitte maybe can participate, or KPMG can participate, or PwC can participate. So after validate, now HSBC, they will do the tender submission. Who will do the tender submission? All the consulting and service based companies. For example, HSBC Bank is received total 10 proposals from TCS, Infosys, HCL, Tech Mahindra, and also Mindtree, Capgemini, Accenture, CTS, CGI from Canada, and how many? 9. And one more is maybe take Deloitte. So these 10 companies are submitted the tenders or request for proposal to HSBC Bank PLC. Now HSBC Bank PLC, at the time of the POC itself, they will fix in their mind, I want to go with this one. Even though 10 proposals they received, for the namesake, they have to validate all these proposals. And finally, they are ordering this project to as I said, Infosys. So now Infosys has got the project. So this one I will make it like a green, and finally they succeeded to get the project. And what about remaining 9 proposals from the different types of consulting and service-based companies? They knocked out. They lose the project. They lost the project. Now who has to deliver the project to HSBC? Who has to deliver? Who has to deliver?
Infosys.
Infosys has to deliver. Now Infosys has, they have their own design team or architect team. Here design. So instead of here, maybe I can keep here itself. Design team or architect team. What they will do, they will create HLD, high level design document, and SDD, solution design document, and also LLD, low level design document. Those like a security architects. Now we are discussing about security. So that to endpoint security. Now these security architects, they will create HLD, high level design, how the antivirus EDR implementation of McAfee we have to deliver and we have to design for HSBC Bank PLC. So they will provide scope of the work, they will provide the risk at the time of the implementation, they will provide assumptions, they will provide the architecture diagram, they will provide the kickoff meeting and project plan, and finally, so handover to project to customer. So that is called HLD. Then what is LLD? Low level design. So low level design contain blueprint of the overall project delivery. HLD, it will give the overall high level only, but LLD, it will give the overall delivery of the project along with the implementation plan also. Okay. So what is the IP address we have to assign, and what is the host name? What is the primary DNS? What is the secondary DNS? What are the policies we have to configure? What are the detection methods we have to configure? And so how can we integrate Active Directory? How can you integrate SMTP server? All the things can be provided in the LLD. LLD is like a Bible to implementation team. Now, once LLD is created and they will share with the customer will accept that one. And finally, based on the LLD document, now Infosys implementation team. So it's like a blueprint. So whatever architects are designed part of the HLD, what is the IP address? What is the, okay, so default gateway, subnet mask, primary DNS IP address, secondary DNS IP address, Active Directory, DNS servers integration, and SMTP server integration. Everything they have to implement from the scratch. Using which tool? McAfee. Because they proposed McAfee. Correct. Now, once implementation is completed successfully, operational support of Infosys company L1, L2, L3. They can go and they can verify in the pool or bench, is there any sufficient resources are available in our Infosys database or not. In case it is not available, now Infosys recruitment team, they will start recruiting the L1, L2 and L3 teams. Now part of its security here, antivirus or EDR, malware category of the attack, alerts, instant investigation, forensic analysis. Operational support. For EDR or antivirus. EDR and antivirus will take care of the malware incidents basically. And in the order or in the project, whatever they got it, there they will provide the so service level agreements. Whenever any critical incident it is occurred, within the how much time we have to complete, whenever medium or whenever low or whenever informational or high severity of the incident is triggered. So within the how much time period we have to complete. So that is called service level agreement in between Infosys company and also HSBC Bank PLC. So this is the way overall life cycle project management it is involved, how the companies are getting the projects, irrespective of the security, So it's applicable to each and every domain. That may be one of the application development. For example, SBI Bank, they want to design one of the application or website design. Same thing, they will release the tender and they will inform to all the consulting and service-based companies and who with minimum price and with good quality, whoever is providing, maybe TCS is providing. Now SBI will award that project to those TCS company. So as I said, this entire process, sorry guys, entire process is applicable to each and every sector and each and every project. So take example of the Hyderabad metro train. So there are a lot of companies are quoted, and finally, who got the project? Who got the project?
L&T.
L&T got the project. CMC is already participated. Almost, sorry guys, almost all these big, so civil based companies are participated, and finally that project is given to L&T. So that is basically not security or software, correct? So it is civil oriented, maybe it's a metro train travel oriented industry. So that's what I said. So this process is applicable to irrespective of the engineering field or irrespective of the security domain. It is applicable to each and every project delivery. That may be civil or mechanical or electrical, and also all the software industries, technologies like application development or DevOps or testing tools project or penetration testing, whatever it may be. So that is the way how the projects we are getting. Coming back to here, dedicated security I'm going to discuss now. So you can apply for vacancies sales oriented. You can apply for pre-sales oriented. You can apply for design oriented or architect oriented. And you can apply for implementation oriented. And you can apply for level 1 or level 2 or level 3 based on your experience. So example, right now we are discussing about antivirus EDR. Maybe if you know about antivirus and so all the competitor vendors, maybe you are applicable to sales. Maybe if you know about in-depth analysis a little bit and you have the negotiation skills and you know about little bit technical also, then you can go and you can speak with the our customers or clients and you can complete the POCs and you can provide the budget to respective customers or clients. You can apply for these vacancies as well, and you are able to do the solution design for any requirement from any business verticals or any country, that may be USA or UK or Dubai or Singapore or Malaysia or maybe Netherlands and so on. Okay, same process. So you can design based on the requirement what they want it basically. So finally implementation team will implement and operational L1, L2, L3. So these many roles are involved for one single project in the security field itself. So we can say here, so 3 plus 1, 4, maybe 1, 5, 1, 6, and 1, 7. One solution, 7 vacancies. And DLP, 7 vacancies. Encryption, 7 vacancies. Firewall, 7 vacancies. Okay. Cybersecurity SOC operations, 7 vacancies. In such a way, there are so many vacancies. Okay. So that's why this role, this training, whatever I'm giving, it's not dedicated to just showing one of the tool and completing and forgetting about, okay, so I completed my training, please go and try jobs. It's not like that. Each and every solution I'm going to discuss, I'll explain about all these 5 pages of the life cycle management. You have the even 20 years of the experience also. You can go and you can make like architect level job vacancies applications or implementation level, because I'm planning to teach implementation as well. Not planning, I used to teach. I'm going to teach, I will teach. And finally, investigations as well. So this is not about dedicated to one tool with one specific operational support of L1 or L2 or L3. It's for endpoint security solutions, network security solution, cyber security solution, vulnerability management solution, and application security basics and cloud security solutions as well, along with information security. You can see now how many vacancies you can go and you can apply. You can apply for a vulnerability management vacancy, part of all these 7 phases, and you can apply for firewall vacancy, and you can apply for EDR vacancy, DLP vacancy, SOC vacancy, auditor vacancy. So that's why I said this particular training is not designed for the dedicated one tool with one solution, that may be L1 or L2 or L3. It's for multiple domains with for multiple vacancies or multiple opportunities. Did you clear what I said? Is it
Yes,
clear?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir,
Yeah.
it's clear.
So that is about overall project lifecycle management. Nobody will ask at the time of the interview all these questions, but don't forget this backend process. Wherever you will go and whatever you will do, so these process you have to remember. And a couple of times you will receive the documents and you should understand what the architect has designed, how the solution should be looks like, and what implementation team has done, what is means by pre-sales, and what is project manager. Project manager is just like coordination, collaboration in between our internal stakeholders versus customer or client. Okay.
Hello, sir. Sir, one
So
doubt.
yeah, please.
Sir, now for becoming an architect or project manager, you need to be doing PMP, like PMP
Yeah.
certification, this Scrum.
For
These all
architect, there
are.
is not required. For architect, PMP is not required. For architect, you need to do CASSP or CASM. CASSP is a better option. So, and if you want to become as a project manager, taking care of the project delivery and also people management, then yes, Six Sigma or PMP, all these projects, I mean, certifications are available.
Okay,
Not
for
for
cyber
architect.
for
Not for
like cyber.
architect.
Okay,
Yeah.
like a cyber security side also for being any role you need to do this for project manager.
Yeah, for anything, yeah, we obviously project manage the mandatory. Yes, but
Oh,
not on the product based companies, consulting
okay,
and service based companies. Yeah.
okay.
So, I have one doubt.
Yeah, please.
This is your project life cycle management. Uh,
Can you speak a little bit louder, Nagarjuna, please?
Hello.
Yeah, can you please speak a little bit louder?
Okay. Regarding the implementation,
Yeah.
whether it will come under administration.
Yeah, implementation administrations both are same only from the scratch. For example, if I'm giving one of the Palo Alto firewall or if I'm giving one of the Fortinet firewall, starting with assigning the management IP2 till the creating the security profiles, policies, configuration, administration, everything you have to take care. Yes, you are right.
So this SDLC life cycle will also be part of this project life cycle management only.
Yes, yes. Any project you can consider. So same thing we have to follow. Yeah. SDLC life cycle, most of the case will followed by developers. So that is the life cycle they will follow. And this is mainly for the how to get the project from the customers or clients and from the security side. And that is dedicated to one of the development. So for example, as I said previously, SBI Bank they need. So one of the website design, www.sbibank.com. In that scenario, obviously, TCS sales team will be there, TCS pre-sales team will be there, and also TCS architect. So nothing but software architects. They have to design how to build up the or develop the www.sbibank.com. Implementation meaning here developers. They have to develop the code or they have to use the different types of programming languages based on the software development lifecycle, and finally they have to design. And once they have completed testing tools team, they have to complete overall uh, testing of the use cases or performance or maybe load runner test or latency or jitter or delay. And finally, if they need whatever www.sbbank.com is developed, if they need any application support like L1 or L2, L3, yeah, it is applicable to any project basically, Nagarjuna.
Okay.
Any other?
I got one doubt.
Yeah, please.
To do CISSP or the other one.
Mm.
So what are your training? Will that be good or do I need to do something else?
So if you are attending my training, so you can crack easily certified ethical hacker 12.0 version. Right now it's going on. So there is no need to take separate training session and there is no need to pay. Just you can follow my sessions and you can review dumps, nothing but previous paper questions and straight away we can write the exam. And most of my course content also, I took it from multiple CASSP books. It will cover approximate, I can say, 50% of the syllabus, part of the CASSP. Is it clear, Shiva?
Yeah, can we have a call after this?
Yes, yes. You can call me around 9.
Sure.
Any other? Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you so much, and see you tomorrow. And tomorrow I will start endpoint security. Then we can go with EDR, DLP, encryption, file integrity monitoring, HDS, HAPS, each and every solution, sales, pre-sales, design, implementation, and also finally operational support, what we have to do. So that's all, guys. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow at 7:30.
Thank you, sir.
Good night.
What about the interview?
That tomorrow evening possibly I will take. I will reconfirm by tomorrow around 10:30.
Okay.
Otherwise, in case if it is not possible tomorrow, then I will take Monday or Tuesday also. Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thanks.